Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of one Forgotten Realms draft. Our mythic Book of Vile Darkness, cool card, but a little bit too much of a build around with life loss involved for this format for me to want to take it here. So I like Cloister Gargoyle. I like the Trickster with the dice rolling and the spitting out 1/1s. That's pretty valuable. Priest of Ancient Lore is good. Captain's obviously good. Deadly Dispute is much better than I initially gave it credit for because you can, in multiples, you can sack a treasure to draw two, to sack a treasure to draw two for 2 mana instant speed. So that is pretty good. Not to mention the fact that it's for the red-black sack deck. Kind of tempted to take the Trickster here, though. It's a bit of a build around, too. Otherwise, my gut is saying, I mean, Priest of Ancient Lore is always safe and replaces itself. I think I'm going to go with the Trickster, too, though. It's a fun build around. We'll see if we can make it work. All right, follow-up pick in blue. Well, Investigator is a 2-drop that goes well with the Trickster. Otherwise, Owlbear is pretty much always a safe pick. Significantly better card than Investigator, I would say, though it doesn't have dice rolling attached to it. Trelisara is also good with the life gain strategy. Might be a little bit too early to take the Investigator, but like I said, Investigator on color with our first pick and works with our first pick, and it's a 2-drop. A lot of reasons to take it here. Taking Owlbear is certainly taking a better card, though. What I love about Owlbear is it replaces itself and it can block, which is pretty high upside, as it turns out. I mean, it's early enough. I can just take the best cards. I'll probably just take Owlbear. I like Trelisara too. This is a good build around and it's cheap, but I'm going to take Owlbear. I'm experimenting. Okay. Best card here. So in green we have Longbow, in blue we have Split the Party, Sudden Insight, Contact Other Plane, and Secret Door. Ingenious Smith is good. Finds artifacts, and whenever you spit out treasures, it gets better too. I could see maybe taking the Smith, but otherwise I'm taking Contact Other Plane for more Trickster dice roll value, which is not bad. It seems a bit early to take this though too. Split the Party's cool, but it's expensive, but it does deal with a lot of things. I think I'm going to go Split the Party. What I like about Split the Party is if they have 3 creatures, you get to bounce 2 of them. It does sort of suck if they have Enter the Battlefield effects, though. That's true. Well, here we could take the Aberrant Mind Sorcerer. Definitely has synergy with Trickster, can get back things. In green, we have Bard and Circle of the Moon Druid. We have Faraday's Fireball, which is removal that works with Trickster as well, but we'd probably take the Sorcerer, I would think. Get a body with extra value. Putting it on top of your library is really not the same as returning it to your hand, although you get to choose to put it on top of your library, so that is nice. And we'll take it. All right, well, Monk class, Contact Other Plane. Maybe just take the Charm Sleep. Precipitous Drop is good too, but yeah, if we take the Charm Sleep, we can deal with things at a pretty reasonable cost. I like Monk class too. This card is cool, but yeah, and you get extra spells out of it at some point. That is cool. I think I'm still going to just take the Charm Sleep though. All right, well, we could take Scion of Stygia. More Feywild Trickster value. Otherwise, I could take Soul Knife Spy, which is also good, but I'd probably take the Scion. I do like this card. If you're getting run down in the first couple turns, it's nice to be able to tap something and be able to block something else. It is good. All right. Another Split the Party. You see a guard approach, Air Cult Elemental, or we could just take the Evolving Wilds. What are the chances I play 2 Split the Parties? I mean, it's probably not too... It's not too unlikely, but I might still just take Evolving Wilds. Like, if I give up any of these 3 cards now, based on what I have, I don't think it really matters. So... And Evolving Wilds is 100% making the deck, so I do kind of like that. It's a late Price of Loyalty if someone's doing the sack deck, but I suppose we can take Secret Door. It lets you block. We're going to need a much better late game plan if I want Secret Door to do anything. All right, we'll take Contact Other Plane now. All the blue. Well, blue is wide open. I guess that's good. We can take the Investigator now, get a 2-drop since we're short on those. And also something that works with Trickster. So Trickster is actually looking really good in here. We have a lot of things that trigger it. So this is actually a Pixie Guide deck as well with all these dice rolls. So that's cool because Pixie Guide is not usually a highly contested card. Another Contact Other Plane or Secret Door. You know, in case we don't end up with enough cheap stuff, I'm going to take the Secret Door. Playing multiple Contact Other Planes doesn't seem super likely. It seems possible, just not super likely. I'll take the worst card here because I don't care about any of those cards anyway. And don't really... Well, Barbarian Class definitely makes sense. So we'll take it. Last pick, Vampire Spawn. I wonder if that means it's supposed to be in black. Well, Dungeon Descent requires legendary creatures to do something. Red Dragon is definitely good. Not really seeing dice rolling in here. We could take Red Dragon, presume that red-blue is our best route anyway, which it probably is. We're going to find the most dice rolling synergies there. And Red Dragon's just a great finisher. So I could see that. Otherwise, Guild Thief is fine. Come to a River, Frost Giant, Bar the Gate, and Valor Singer are all certainly playable. But, I mean, Red Dragon is 4 damage to your opponent's face and then a win con on top of that. Pretty good. Ray of Frost is good. I'm okay taking it because removal-wise, we don't have much right now. Basically a Charm Sleep and a Split the Party, so I'm okay with it. It does deal with creatures that aren't red as well, but deals with red creatures very, very well. And not giving up much else. Maybe a Green Dragon. I could take the Green Dragon and maybe go more towards the Owlbear route again, but we're for sure blue, so why don't we just take a removal spell that's playable and probably makes the deck. Pixie Guide now definitely seems like something we want. Otherwise, we could take the Fireball, which is removal. This is a chance we wield the Pixie Guide too. I like the idea of getting a kill spell that... We do have a lot of stuff that works well with the Pixie Guide. But like I said, we might be able to wheel it. There might be enough good stuff in here, maybe not. It seems like no one's really in blue. Fireball deals with a lot of things, and it has the dice roll. Honestly, I want both, but I think I'm going to go with the removal just because the Pixie Guide has a higher chance to wheel. Could be wrong. I like Rust Monster. We don't have much... Well, I guess these are artifacts, huh? Still just probably taking Captain, though. It's cheaper. Trades with things. I mean, the first strike on this is really relevant, though. But I'm worried we're not going to get enough 2-drops. I guess we have 2 Secret Doors, though. Maybe it is okay to take it. All right, maybe I'll take Rust Monster here. I mean, Rust Monster is insanely strong if in the right deck. So none of these cards particularly matter for us. Could just take Conjurer. Unfortunately, Conjurer has been worse than I expected in this format just because it turns out it trades with 2-drops. So a lot of times you're just playing a 3-drop that trades with their 2-drop, which isn't that great. But otherwise, here, Swarming Goblins versus Charm Sleep, probably take the Sleep even though it doesn't have dice rolling. It's pretty hard removal. There's some spots where it's not good enough, but I think we still just take it. So Earth Cult Elemental makes sense. Over a 3rd Secret Door. It's got dice rolling on it. Why not? Let's see if we're lucky enough to get... Ooh. Pixie Guide here. Talisman's pretty sweet as well. Soul Knife Spy, obviously good. But I think at this one, we've got a lot of dice rolling going on, right? At least a good amount. I don't know. We have enough where I think Pixie Guide looks good. Another 2-drop with actual advantage. I really like Talisman too. And Soul Knife Spy, obviously, but I'll take the Guide. We'll get some dice rolling synergies here. So we can take Guild Thief, Frost Giant. I mean, we have a good amount of top end already. You come to a river can sometimes be useful too. We have 11 creatures. Guild Thief can win games, but it's pretty slow. I think I'm going to take you come to a river. It's just nice to have some interaction at a relatively low price. So we got Contact Other Plane anyway. I'll take it over Bar the Gate, just in case we need even more dice rolling card draw. Let's take Boots of Speed. It's on color. I don't think we need it, but all right, we can take Frost Giant here. Take the blue card we're not going to play. Unexpected Windfall is actually playable. I just don't know if it's going to make the deck. All right, well, Faraday is a good reason to be here. Hoarding Ogre would be good too. I like Plundering Barbarian, and the weaponry's playable, but pretty clear Faraday here. I mean, this is the whole purpose of this deck is to get value with value stuff like this. So, I mean, we do have the goodies here, I guess. Pixie Guide, Trickster, Faraday are all pretty good payoffs for going dice rolling, and we have quite a few dice roll stuff. Apprentice is very good. Probably take that, or we could take the Ogre for more dice rolling. I do like the Ogre, but Apprentice upside is pretty nice. I mean, it's a flyer that lets you venture. It's basically like a 3-mana 2/2 scry in here, though, essentially. For that reason, you could take the Ogre, but honestly, I don't even think we're playing this. I don't know. We'll take the Apprentice, I think. Spike Pit Trap. We might wheel that, but I'll take the flyer. It's just nice to have flyers. Weaponry. Find some prisoners. I mean, there's some good stuff on color with this. I'd probably go Charm Sleep. Another one. I'm okay with it. Kind of like Secret Door in this deck as just a way to buy time. I feel like we have good late game value potential here. So I could take another Fireball because we already have a good amount of creatures. I could see that. Elemental Windseer, both of those would be good. I mean, plenty of on-color stuff that's good. Treasure Chest too, I guess. I just don't really need to create 5 treasures so much for 7 mana. I think Fireball seems like a fine pick here, actually. So Windseer is a good pickup, or we could take the Pixie Guide and get more dice rolling synergy as well as a 2-drop. I mean, I like that the guide trades too. It lets you just roll a ton of dice. Could go either way, honestly. I think I'm going to go with the guide, though. Wizard class is good. It's actually a win con in here, too. Like, if you get to level 3, your little dudes become huge. Otherwise, we could take the Windseer now. I'll probably go with the Wizard class, though. You can never really have enough cheap things. I think it's good. You find the villain's lair. Probably not. Probably just go Captain. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with the 2-drop 3/1 in this format. So maybe we don't play the Secret Door. I could see. Fly is a good card. I just think it's... I think it's good. It's just I don't know if we're really going to end up playing a Fly. But a 3rd Contact Other Plane seems really unlikely, so I guess we just take it. Whatever. Got the Pit Trap back. That's cool. Soul Knife Spy is good. It's particularly good with Fly. And we already have enough 5-drops for a lifetime, so more spies. Maybe. All right. I mean, we're getting like late playables here. I mean, I feel like we got everything we wanted for this deck. And yet, is it good enough? I don't know. I mean, we have to make a lot of cuts here. I guess we're off the secret door plan. We just got enough goodies where I'm not really worried about it. I don't think we're going to be making stuff fly. I mean, we do have 2 Soul Knife Spies that it would work well with. I'm not really feeling it. Kind of feeling like cutting the Conjurer. I actually like the card, and we probably have enough stuff where it's an appropriate cut, but or an appropriate card to play, but it feels too slow. Same with Soul Knife Spy a lot of the time. Soul Knife Spy is nice because it kind of scares them into keeping dudes back, especially when you have like Scion and Charm Sleep and Ray of Frost and stuff like that and Come to a River. So, but we have to make 7 cuts, and at least 2 of them should be creatures. I think I might get off the Frost Giant just to lower our expensive count. Thinking about cutting the Conjurer. Could see cutting the Spy too, though. Maybe split it up. Wait, did I cut them both? Just probably want to cut one. We still have to make 5 cuts, though, and we don't have to run 15 creatures either. Because we have card advantage stuff, but how many actual dice roll cards do we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10's good. Probably don't want to cut any more dice rolling cards. So we can cut non-dice rolling cards. Maybe I kind of like Rust Monsters, just a solid first strike blocker. Like sometimes this just can block and kill stuff, which is good. So I could see maybe cutting the Spy. Thinking about cutting the Conjurer too. That brings us to 13 creatures though, which is a little bit light, especially given that I still have to cut other spells. I mean, maybe Barbarian class isn't worth it. It does work well with the dice rolling, though. Turns all your dice rolling into combat tricks with Menace upside. It's not bad. Giving your creatures haste is kind of irrelevant, but you also just don't have to level it up to level 3 if you don't want to. And you can sometimes, and maybe it's relevant. Could see maybe cutting the You Come to a River. Could see maybe cutting the Split the Party. No, I like it. Like I said, there's a lot of Enter the Battlefield abilities in this format. Although it does work really well with Charm Sleep. That's true. If they have 3 creatures and one's charmed, you can just bounce the other 2. It is kind of cool. But I don't want to cut any more creatures, I think. So maybe I don't... Can I cut a non... I guess I could cut a Ray of Frost, even though I like it. If I cut it, it still leaves me with 3 Charm Sleep, Spike, Pit Trap, double Fireballs. We have more than enough removal for everything. A reasonable amount of creatures and 10 dice roll, which is a lot. Okay, well, I think I'm satisfied. Way more blue than red, huh? I probably still need to do an even split, though. We've got a lot of double red, so I'm cool with the 9-9 split, even though we... Yeah, clearly need double blue, double red here. Yeah, I mean, we have enough early stuff going on. I think this deck's okay. We'll see what we can do with it. All right, we'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. Okay, this is a keep. So we can get a red mana and do a turn 2 Pixie Guide at least. Oh, no, I'll do a captain. All right, so now we'll just do a pixie guide and pass. All right, so we got our third mana here. We can do the Scion of Stygia. I think we will. So we'll get in for one here. Pass. All right, fourth land there is quite good, so I think we can attack here and then do the contact other plane, so we can keep hitting our land drops and get towards that red dragon. All right. That 20, nice. So we want to draw. I'm kind of okay with all three of these, because then we can go wizard class plus play another contact other plane. Yeah, let's draw all three of these. So then we can go and I could do Charm Sleep as well. Set up for Red Dragon a little bit better. But I think I'm going to hang out. Make best use of mana here. Sure. Alright, so we'll go with Red Dragon, see if they have the Bar the Gate. If they do, then next turn we'll do probably Level Up plus Charm Sleep or something like that. I think we'll... Maybe I'm Charmed Sleeping the Guild Thief, though. Yeah, I probably am, honestly. Maybe I'll block here. It prevents more damage. And I think we're going to have to Charm Sleep the Guild Thief anyway, so let's do Wizard class. Alright, so then we'll go land, Barbarian class, and Charm Sleep the Thief. So we're going to draw cards. So this can become a 5/6, so we can eat the Frost Giant. Then we can give +2/+0 to something. Maybe we draw cards first, just to sort of see. Or do we want to block first in case they have something? I think we want to draw first. I want to see what we get here. Also, if they have a counter, I want to make sure it all works out. So we only ended up drawing 2. So we'll put our counters on. The +2/+0 should go to probably the Pixie Guide. And then counter we'll put on the Mind Sorcerer. And I think we take 4. So we have 6 mana for that, 9. So we already have the mana to do both of these things. And we can keep the Spiked Pit Trap a bit of a secret if we want. I mean, guess we can buff the Pixie Guide maybe. Seems okay to me. Let's do the Apprentice here. Well, yeah, I guess I'd rather do Apprentice than Rust Monster. So, Scry. Investigators, fine, I guess. More dice rolling we can do. More card drawing. More menace producing. So now we just play a land. And I guess we can smash for 5. I mean, we're at 5 life, so I guess the safest way to play it is just do this. All right. So, more buffs we can do here. So if I go land, 6 plus 5, 11. So 6 for that, 9, 11. So we have enough to do everything here, which I think means we're gonna get in with some flyers. See if they have the buff or whatever. The 5 damage to an attacker. Sure. Yeah, Faraday seems like a pretty good one. All right, so we can do it on our flyer again. Wow, guess they'd had enough. All right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, game 2 is Sakip. Pretty good looking hand. I mean, it's probably okay to play the pit trap. All right. So, guess we just do the apprentice. And scry and basically ditch anything that's not a land. So we'll keep the land. I'm okay getting in for 1 here. Yeah, I suppose we can. It's not clear to me there's a big advantage to doing that, though. So I guess I can wait in case I draw like a red dragon. I mean, I can still do this next turn and the fireball anyway, so what's the point? All right, so we'll do the triple roll special here. Kill that. Wow, nat 20. That's nice. Guess I haven't leveled up yet though, so no barbarian class bonus. think I'm okay with that. Oh, nat 20, nice one. That Lightfoot Rogue's done some work. Alright, so 6 mana, we can do contact other plane. I don't think we need the lands. Charm Sleep plus draw. Alright, so we can play the captain. They can kill Faraday if they have the 2 damage spell, or 5 damage to attacker spell. You get what I'm saying. You get it. Oh, just a 5/2 flyer, huh? Guess that'll do it. All right, see you for the next one. All right, you can keep this. I'd probably trade. It's kind of early and I can't really, I'm not rolling a dice for a little while, so kind of all right with it. So yeah, I suppose we can offer a captain to the Horde Robber. We don't have to, but I'm all right with it. So I'd probably do Wizard class and then play Barbarian class. Makes the best use of mana. So, best use of mana here is Aberrant Mind Sorcerer or Spiked Pit Trap. I'm okay doing the Pit Trap now, I think. This also lets us maybe get Mind Sorcerer value later. Faraday is good. So we're up to, we have 7 here, so we can do Faraday plus Charmed Sleep. Guess it makes more sense to do it on the champion because it preserves more life. Because I'm not going to block either one. And I can only Charm Sleep the Pegasus anyway. The Pegasus does have flying, but I still think it's probably right. So we can do the Mind Sorcerer, roll some dice. So I can't roll dice because there's nothing to target. I see. All right. So we can do this first. Guess I'm getting punished for Charm Sleeping the champion now. I would have had to take 2 extra points of damage from attacks before I got the Mind Sorcerer back, or was it just 1? I feel like it was 2, but for some reason I'm having a hard time figuring that out. Well, it didn't work out right. So I guess in hindsight, I would have done it to the Pegasus. But that's hindsight. It still looks like we likely would have lost, but I would have been able to keep the champion at bay with the 1 Pegasus lockdown. Yeah. All right, we'll see for the next one. All right, it's a keep. Precipitous drop is my guess because they targeted Rust Monster. Plundering Barbarian. Okay. Let's see here. Guess I'll leave up Contact Other Plane and Scion of Stygia Spike Pit Trap here, both of which are fine. That's pretty good. I think we definitely want to do the Contact Other Plane now. Oh, good draw. So both of those are good. So for now we can kill a hunter. The next turn we can do Trickster plus Scion of Stygia, which is pretty good mana, plus into Spike Pit Trap to get some more flyers, so that's pretty good. It's interesting. Let's do Trickster. Vorpal Sword. So we'll go land, and we'll get in with these three. So I can just do Investigator. Okay, well. Barbarian class is pretty cool. So is Hobgoblin Captain. I could see going for the class to get the extra rolls. I'm alright with that. We're actually a land shy of dealing with both their creatures, surprisingly. But I think we can just do this. And get in for 6. Alright. Alright. Let's see you for the next one. Alright, it looks like a keep. gonna hunters, whatever. Guess they could. I mean, if they're playing white, it's probably a good trade for us. If they're not playing white, it's going to be a pad trade for us, but I think we'll make it anyway. That makes me think they're playing white, but we'll see. Playing Gruul. All right. Red, green. Wasn't expecting that. I think they're still white, honestly, but I might be wrong. I've been wrong before. Let's do the Apprentice, and we just want to find a land, so basically anything that's not a land, I think we're going to bottom. We need to work towards our high mana goals here. So we'll bottom that. So if they attack with Shepherd, is it worth blocking with Apprentice and Investigator? Well, they could have like a Dragon's Fire or Burning Hands, so I'm not sure that it is. I might have to be a little patient here and take a hit for 2. So if we draw a land, we do the Contact Other Plane. If we don't draw a land, do we want to do a Charm Sleep? Not exactly, but that's all right. So we'll do Contact Other Plane here now, I think. So we'll trade an Investigator for a Barbarian. Well, might have found our Charmed Sleep target. All right. Okay, so we can do the Fireball now. Best use of mana, so I think it's appropriate. So next turn I can do Rust Monster plus Charm Sleep or the Red Dragon. Both those options are pretty good. I'd like to get the Red Dragon down as soon as possible. I don't want to double block a Sylvan Shepherd and get blown out. Especially since Investigator is actually a card that helps quite a bit if it turns into a sticky situation. Oh, at least they've only gained 3 life off of the Shepherd. I should be probably pretty thankful for that. Could have been way worse. Alright, Owlbear's quite good. So, can do the dragon, but I think we're going to do a little catch up here and play a Rust Monster and Charm Sleep the Owlbear. Uh-oh. The dreaded 2-life. Sure. So I think we'll just go red dragon here. And probably just pass. I think unfortunately it's come to the point where we need to block. Let's see here. So we can block and kill that. And then we can maybe just put a monster here and an apprentice here and take 3. All right, so we'll do the investigator here. Sure. All right. So I think we'll block here and then jump here and take 1. So we'll do the Mind Sorcerer. Don't have enough mana to do the Fireball. So I guess that is that. So I ended up going 2-3. Pretty typical Alex Stephenson Forgotten Realms performance, so no real surprise anymore. All right, let's open a couple packs here. Let's see, pack 1, pick 1. I would take probably Shambling Ghast. It actually seems like the most valuable pick here. Like Yuan-Ti Fangblade's pretty sweet, but a 1-drop that just deals with all these X1s that I keep losing the game to probably makes the most sense. I don't know why I keep trying. Oh, I keep trying to build interesting decks because I feel like I don't understand the format well. So if I do something like off the wall, that maybe it'll like click better. I think that's what I'm doing. But I feel like, no, I do understand the format well. It's 2-drop 3/1s and draw an adequate amount. Drop a pretty good distribution of spells to lands or you're going to get run over by 3/1s is what it feels like. And then the random, you know, crazy overpowered mythic here and there as well. Here's an easy Dragon's Fire. I mean, Tarask is a sweet card, but come on. Are we going to play a 9-drop in this format? No. No, we're not. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.